I've been thinking about like Alzheimer's and how it really changes people's lives. What's your take on how deep that impact goes?
Oh, absolutely. It's massive. I mean, when someone starts showing symptoms, it's not just their life that shifts. Families, friends, the whole community kind of feels it. There's this, what do they call it, the ripple effect, right?
Yeah, it must be tough for everyone around too. How do they manage that impact?
Well, it's a real challenge. Most families, they end up becoming caregivers overnight, which is like a huge emotional and physical strain. And, caregiving isn't easy. It takes a toll, not just emotionally, but financially as well. The resources they need, support groups and respite care, stuff like that, become vital.
Oh wow, that's intense. Are there, also changes in social interactions and relationships?
Yeah, definitely. People with Alzheimer's can sometimes feel isolated because, well, communicating becomes hard and their loved ones have to adapt and find new ways to stay connected and support them. It's where things really start to, change in unexpected ways. I once heard a caregiver say, "I don't have time to take care of myself. I'm too busy taking care of them." But burnout is real. Depression, anxiety, and even physical health issues are common among caregivers. This is why support systems, friends, family, community groups are so vital.
One of the hardest parts of Alzheimer's is the emotional strain it places on families. I spoke with a caregiver who said something that stuck with me. She's still here, but I feel like I've lost her. That's the heartbreaking paradox of Alzheimer's. You're caring for someone who might not remember who you are. The grief is constant, like mourning in slow motion. Families often face role reversals. Children become caretakers for their parents, spouses become full-time nurses. It's a huge shift, emotionally and practically.
Exactly. Dealing with Alzheimer's is tough and requires a lot of empathy. Yet you can't really blame anyone since the patient is vulnerable and has nearly no control over their own lives. You are their savior.
Alzheimer's disease is more than a medical diagnosis. It's a ripple that spreads through lives, creating waves of emotion, financial strain, and societal challenges. But it's important to remember this: no one has to face it alone. With awareness, support, and compassion, we can soften the impact and bring hope to those affected. If you or someone you know is dealing with Alzheimer's, reach out to local organizations, find a support group, or even just talk to someone who will listen. Every small act makes a difference. Thank you for tuning in to the Prism Podcast. Until next time, I'm Dave, reminding you to stay informed, stay compassionate, and stay hopeful.